Story time. Last December before Corona hit, I decided to travel to India for my cousin's wedding. It being the peak season for traveling, I wanted to give some of the other flights a chance. That's how I came across Ukraine Airlines. I caught a flight from New York City to Kiev, which would then fly me out to India. The flight from New York was really nice with great lighting, comfortable seating, and the friendliest flight crew. Once we landed in Kiev, we had to catch the next flight after a 3-hour layover. I got to roam around the airport, eat at the local restaurants, and recharge all my electronic devices. Once I boarded the next flight, I noticed that this was a much smaller flight with barely any legroom and outdated tech. Since I was jet lagged, I figured I would get some Z's. When I opened my eyes, we were landing. I found it a little hard to believe that I had slept through a 10-hour flight. I was quite shocked to find out that we actually landed back at the Kiev airport. As soon as we touched down, everyone started celebrating. This was really confusing for me as there were no announcements from the flight crew. It wasn't until we disembarked the flight that I found out that one of the engines had failed and caught fire. We had to make an emergency landing, and as it turns out, I slept through the whole thing. And this was only the beginning of my worst travel experience.